Recently, a blogger spoke out describing Lithuania as a European scum, leading to a wave of outrage and heavy criticism that this was a slanderous act of disrespecting women. Immediately, this story sparked a heated debate. So is Lithuania really a scum? More than 30% of women here have sold their bodies. There was even a time when this country advertised itself as a European festival. What is the truth of this story? Today we will learn together. Lithuania is located on the east coast of the Eastern European Baltic Sea, bordering the Russian Baltic Sea, the Russian Kaliningrad region and Poland, with an area of only about 65,000 square kilometers and a population of about 2.89 people. If we say that Australia is the womb of Europe with its illegal surrogacy activities, then Lithuania can be called the scum of Europe. In fact, in the West, there are many countries involved in prostitution. But why is Lithuania so prominent? Firstly, the customs here are almost half legalized, like the Netherlands openly legalizing prostitution. Lithuania is not like that. This activity is only carried out in a few fixed locations. Secondly, the number of people participating in this profession is too large. According to statistics, with a population of less than 3 million, more than 20% of the population works in prostitution, and more than 30% of women have sold their bodies. Lithuania has more than 10 red light districts, which is partly supported by themselves. The capital Junius, known as the European Festival, even holds events such as Paradise, with many explicit allusions. Although small, the ancestors of the Lithuanian people were once rich in the 16th century. Together with Poland, the area reached 1 million square kilometers, becoming the largest country in Europe. However, Lithuania was later divided. By Russia, Prussia, and Austria in World War I, was occupied by Germany in World War II, and was annexed by the Soviet Union in 1990. Lithuania declared independence and was recognized a year later. Their history is 3 times wiped out and 3 times re-established, many times by Russia intervened. Lithuania is very hostile to Russia. Although it is independent, Lithuania does not really have many conditions for economic development. Its area is small, its resources are non-existent, and its GDP per capita is up to $26,000, and its current developed agriculture and industry are entirely thanks to external support. Before independence, they received funding and raw materials from the Soviet Union. After independence, Lithuania joined the EU and received support from the West. Without aid, the consequences would be very serious. From the time it left the Soviet Union in 1990 until it joined the EU in 2004, the Lithuanian economy almost stopped growing. Unemployment skyrocketed, inflation was high, and the currency depreciated, causing people's living standards to plummet. In order to find a way to survive, instead of remembering its close neighbor Russia, Lithuania turned to join the EU and NATO because of past enmity. Since joining NATO, the florist industry in Lithuania began to flourish. While other countries attached great importance to sovereignty, Lithuania benefited from the presence of NATO troops, bringing a steady stream of customers. Since the announcement of leaving the Soviet Union, Lithuania's situation has become increasingly difficult due to lack of resources and industrial blockade by the Soviet Union. Lithuania had no choice but to turn to tourism development. However, due to its small reputation and being surrounded by competitors, Lithuania had to think of a different way to attract tourists. They decided to develop the adult industry, although it was not completely legal, but it was not completely banned. The government stipulated that it could only operate in certain areas and that employees had to be inspected periodically and pay taxes properly. This industry developed rapidly after Lithuania joined the multi-party system. According to Russian media, after the multi-party system, both the red light district and the local government increased the prices from the initial service prices to the taxes. The prostitutes who charged only 30 euros per hour increased it to 100 euros, and the local government also increased taxes on this industry. Everyone is profiting from the presence of the NATO army. With the tacit permission of the government, more and more poor families are forcing women in the family to join the adult industry to make a living. The government only needs to receive taxes, and other issues are ignored. There are even accusations that Lithuania openly uses the adult industry as a national symbol, leading to decline, creating expectations from the people to the government. It is not surprising that this industry is so widespread that more than 20% of people working in the industry are minors. It is shameful and sad. Today's video ends here. Please click the subscribe button and share. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.